Hello, hello. Welcome back to another Let's Play. This time we'll be playing an indie game called Jusant, which is basically a climbing game. You're climbing a big mountain. So I actually I started playing this game last stream, but for various reasons I decided to restart it, mainly because I sort of forgot about the YouTube component, so I do want to make a proper playthrough, or let's play, I mean. And also I think I want to do just one chapter per stream, so this might be a short stream. I'm guessing a little bit over half an hour, so yeah, when I played this game last stream, I said it was a very chill game, so I'm going to take my time now, since now I know that each chapter is pretty short. And I deleted my saves also, so now we can get the proper counter for collectibles and such. Jusant, noun, a French nautical term for a receding tide. So this game has absolutely no dialogue, and you don't meet anybody, but you do get a sense of the lore of the world through letters and notes and yeah, other collectibles. It's a very atmospheric game. Yes, we will be climbing that mountain. First stop is that windmill thing she's looking at. Chapter 1, Daymark. Let's go. So I'm gonna try to collect all collectibles. I won't be using a guide, but I'll do my best to properly explore everywhere. I have gotten all the collectibles before, but I don't remember absolutely every one of them, but I think I do remember most of the ones I missed on my first playthrough. I did have to eventually use the guide to be able to find the remaining collectibles that I missed. And some of them are pretty well hidden. The icon displays the rope's main carabiner. When full, it means the rope is wound in. When empty... so we have to hold circle to pull it in again. I forgot that the tutorial actually prohibits you from just doing what you want in the beginning. But yeah, of course I know the game mechanics pretty well, so... Anyway, these carabiners automatically secure the climb and show you the right path to take. Yeah. So it says the game is a puzzle platformer. That's partially true. The puzzles, as it were, aren't that hard. You might be stuck for like a minute or two. The game is pretty linear, at least in the first part here, but there are some branching points which eventually take you back to the place you're supposed to go anyway. And there are some blind alleys, but they usually lead to a collectible, or it's just a detour you can take. The three small icons represent secondary pittons. If they're full, they're available to use. If they're empty, the pittons are already attached to a wall. So here we can place a pitton. It basically serves as a checkpoint. But yeah, they're more for security if you do fall. But I don't plan on falling. I burned myself a few times on that, but the right-hand gauge represents your stamina. Monitor it and keep it topped up to prevent yourself from falling. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I deleted the saves for the game, so I should just quickly go into the settings to make sure everything is the way I want it. I won't bother going through the menus in depth. See controls. Okay, I guess here I do want the stamina on to make the game... Well, the game isn't difficult in any case, but yeah, turning the stamina off basically removes sort of the one challenge there is in the game. Font size, small, thanks. Yeah, I think smaller is better. I think that's everything I want to change. Video, gamma. I'll turn this all the way up. Yeah, looks fine. Let's see. Placing a secondary pitton anchors you in case you fall. It tells us to rest, but we can make this climb, no problem. When on the ground, a circle winds up the rope. Anyway, now the game sort of opens up a little bit. We're going up there. Oh yeah, I remember now we can't climb here, so we have to move inside. And I believe we are coming up on our first collectible pretty soon. A lot of fishing equipment and things. Yep, here's our first collectible. Another sleep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest. 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, and I finally got an old knitting machine for Ennio, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide though. Note to self. Stop doing business with Rem. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman. That's what. A little bit of slander. Hold to place your man carabiner on the wall. The rope can be attached to most surfaces by holding square. Yeah, anyway. This teaches us about the wall running mechanics. Oh, gotta go a little bit down. Oh, we can go to the very bottom here. Ah, this is where we were, of course. Right. A checkpoint in case we fall down. Or as Ezio would say. Ah, another ladder. Wait, how does the quote go? He says, it should come in handy in case I fall down. In any case, a shell, which we can listen to. I guess I should mention also that these collectibles don't really unlock anything or give you anything except trophies or achievements, depending on the platform you play on, of course. What I say, this is the way we're supposed to go, I think. The rope can be attached to most surfaces by holding square. Ah yes, another collectible. Yeke, how are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside-down cliff might help steer passers-by this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with low tide and everyone agrees. Hey Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like if I'm free for a romantic dinner for two. Anyway, all good for your scaffolding, since the village approves. I don't have much wood to choose from after that new path to the plain I had to build, but I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. I owe you one, thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonia? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it will be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. So apparently they're dismantling their boats to be able to build walkways and ladders and such. Now let's see. Yes, we are going this way. in case I fall down. I think that's what that zero says, isn't it? Anyway, I believe there's a collectible here that I missed last time. Let's see if we can get it. I think it's somewhere inside this scaffolding. Yep, here we go. It wasn't until I started my shift to prepare for the crossing that I realized it's my last crossing to supply fumarolia. After that, folks will have to make do with what they have. What I wouldn't give for things to go back to the way they were, seeing smiles on people's faces, the little ones climbing the cliffs and diving into the waves, and us water fishers learning to fish again. All the things the old folks tell us about, sleep after sleep. But enough of this yearning for old times. I've got a desert to cross, and a caravan to prepare. It's not going to prepare itself, if only. Yeah, so we learn about people going across the like big desert we see. So apparently there's been ocean all the way up the mountain, but the tide's been receding. And people are wondering why. We'll learn more about that as we go. Let's see. I don't believe there's anything inside this open cave. I don't remember it, at least. But you do really have to explore to be able to... yeah, that's it. We can scramble up. Right. Just want to be careful not to miss anything. So, I do believe we're going up here. Hold X to jump. That's right, we are sort of still in the tutorial of the game. So I love that the premise of the game is pretty simple. We're just climbing, but as we go along we'll unlock and discover more mechanics to the climbing. But for now it's pretty straightforward. Now we could have climbed further up on the outside, but I think it leads us all to the same place. Let's just check right quick. Yeah. Anyway, the ladder is broken, so we couldn't have. Now to be able to get these flowers to grow, we have to unlock an ability, which we will do very soon. But first, there are, I believe, 2 collectibles here, a cairn and a letter. Yep, there's our first cairn. Let's place a rock on top, and that's it. I love the attention to detail in the game. You do see some repeating assets, but all in all they've designed just a lot of different pots and furniture and different things. So even though the style of the game is pretty minimalistic, I Do you appreciate all the detail? Lynn's gone to the heights to ask to extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of our sails when it comes to digging. It's not such a bad thing. Lifting boxes, crates and barrels is my area of expertise. But shifting their old stones, at the slightest pitch and roll, everyone's knees start quaking. Anyway, I was just getting used to the idea of working with archaeologists, making myself useful again, and already the work's dried up. I doubt it'll start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. How about you? How are things in low tide? Is Didi still refusing to go to school? My love, I'm so happy to hear from you. We miss you so much, Dee says. I'm homeschooling her, and I'm very much out of my depth. Do you remember the names of all the regions of the tower? I don't even remember learning that. I gave Dee a homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It's been ages since I'd last ventured behind the village. I'd forgotten how dark it is, but you know Dee. She's gutsy, and she's enjoying diving into the past, just like you. Speaking of which, have your archaeologists finally found out how tides work? They've been digging for a while now, get it? Do you know when you'll be able to come back up here? And no answer. Yeah, I don't believe there are any more collectibles around this area. We're going further up, but we have to unlock an ability first. Which will actually mark the end of chapter 1 when we get to the top here. So there are a few collectibles at the bottom here. Looks like a workshop of some kind. Hey Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay. Still no water, surprise surprise. Solly and Faz are still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me, on Pebbleback? You can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nicer if this damn pebble would just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn, worse than old Yum. Honestly though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm gonna miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail by the door. Another cairn. So, a couple of collectibles here. I believe there is one more in this tower. Let's see. Nothing around here. This loops us back to the front. Oh, I almost ran right past this one. Hey Bianca, how are things down there? I hear your boss sailed off into the horizon. Good riddance. I never liked him anyway. Things here at the hut are pretty quiet. Not many people stop by these days. A seasonal job when there are no more seasons. I'm starting to get bored. You can tell because I've started scratching letters. Tell me something to distract me, won't you? Ah, so apparently, yeah, the tide's been receding and it hasn't been back. Hey Dutch, how are you? You just woke up, so you will be lurking for a bit. Alright. If you're still here, Dutch, can you just tell me if the frame rate and video and things are okay? I went from 30 FPS to 60 FPS, and on my end it looks good. I haven't had any dropped frames and things, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for the lurk. Looks good and sounds good. Thanks very much. Alright. Oh, Emi, I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, I'm about as useful as a boyo on dry land, but no surprises there. You've been gone for a while, so maybe you don't know, but everything here is closed. Except for old Ennio's shop. He's still raising his chocos. Basa tried to convince him to leave with them. Remember Basa? The little terror at the back of the classroom? They got caught in quite a gale. It was amazing. No one's dared try again since. Do you think they're gonna keep you on if people stop coming by? You might be seeing more folk soon, though. I came across a classified ad. They're mounting an expedition to explore the crow's nest. I'd like that, but going off on an adventure with strangers? Ugh. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Heading for the clouds, huh? That sounds like quite something. I'll better stock the hole. I bet they'll come this way. You know what? You should join them. Come see me too. You don't have any excuses since you're out of a job. It would be a nice change from the few stray travelers that still come by. Hey, the other day another climber got stuck at Weeping Rock Pass. I had to go fetch them. If only you could have seen them. Stupid enough to eat hay, as they say around here. That's a funny expression. Okay, it's settled. I'll be waiting for you. Alright. Let's explore the outside. Nothing here. Inside there are boyos, looks like. Or, yeah, fishing equipment and things. Right, up we go. Only way to go is up. I love the implication in the game that since there are tides, which apparently go pretty high, then people use the tides for transportation, building. Yeah, it's quite a cool concept, I think. And like the tides are much greater than what we have on Earth, which might mean this is a different planet. Who knows? We don't really learn anything about the wider world. And I guess the way up here is blocked, so the only way to go is to lower this bridge. And let's do remember to explore down here. Let's just lower ourselves down. Oh damn, I shouldn't have wound my rope in. Now I have to go all the way back up. I didn't think you could fall off ledges actually. Oh, this must be a bug. Oh, sweet, I could get down. Anyway, I should have kept my rope. Oh well, didn't lose too much progress. Ladder is broken. So yeah, once more up the tower. Anyway, now let's start climbing. Gotta get some more momentum here. There we go. Let's see, around we go. I'll place a button here because I've messed this up before. Let's try to be a little bit careful. There we go. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think we would have been able to figure it out between the two of us. He had to weigh anchor. A date, he said. It's true he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around, rather perfumed too. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold, and I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for, my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? So apparently these people don't have rain. All this will be revealed in due course in the game. That looks to be it. Up we go. So these are the paintings the letter was talking about, and you can see a big sphere up there. Apparently rain is coming down, and there's some sort of creature down here. We don't know what they are yet, but we will find out. Let's blow this horn. Chapter 2, Migration. Alright, so I think that'll do it for the stream. The little guy you see here is called a ballast. I do believe we learned that pretty soon. In any case, we can cuddle with them. There are a few animations for that. I'll just showcase a few of them. There I got the same animation. Let's see if we get another one. Come on now, give me a different one. Bad RNG, I guess. There we go. Yeah. A couple of different animations. There is a trophy for doing that 20 times, which of course I've already gotten, but yeah. Just showcase a few more things. We can go into listen mode, I think it's called, where we see the next path we're supposed to go. I basically never use that because it's pretty obvious where we have to go. And these plant things, we have to use the ping feature to get them to grow. Or echo it's called, yeah. Your companion's echo triggers a reaction to elements around it that help you progress. Yeah, in any case, this has been the inaugural episode of Let's Play Jusant. We finished the first chapter called Daymark. And let's just see if we caught everything. We have to go to the main menu, I believe. I think what I'll do is between streams, whatever I've missed of collectibles, I'll look up where they were and I'll just get them at the start of the next stream. Let's see, where... I forget where we see our progress. Not gallery. Not letters. Oh, yeah, I remember now. We have to finish the game to unlock chapter select. That's it. Alright, then change of plans. We'll play through the game, and the very last stream of the game, I guess I'll pick up whatever we missed. In any case, I appreciate your time and attention. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.